Quick stop in to check my mama. Let her know that one of her, what the hell is this? This a package? What is this? An empty Oreo packet. Huh. Someone dropped an empty Oreo packet in front of my mama's door. The fuck did that bullshit? Anyway, quick stop to check in on my mama. Now it's time to head on in for the evening, because it's been a long day of door dashing, pizzas. I delivered a lot of fucking pizza today, man. Let's get on home, y'all. Let's take it on in. Let's take it on. Take it on into the tree. Had to check on my mama, y'all. You know. Hey, listen. It is what it is. I'll always love my mama. She's my favorite. All right, y'all. We got an hour and a half. Y'all riding with me or what? All right, let's get it, guys. I need to put my glasses on, even though they fucking distract me. My glasses do not help me when I'm driving. At night. Glare is murder. I'm not even gonna roll nothing. I'm just gonna go straight on home. I ain't rolling nothing. I'm going straight on home. Can you see me? I think we need to turn that shit off. Yeah, let's cut that shit off. Well, guys, I had a day today. I made $78 today dashing. I spent $59 for gas. So, how much profit is that? Not much. And now I have an hour and a half ride home. Yep. Then I gotta get home. Feed my dogs, let my dogs out, feed my dogs. And then I just found out I gotta pick up my mama in the morning because she's got a lot of errands to run. So I will be back up and at it in the morning, starting all over. So it looks like I'll be working tomorrow too. Yeah. Listen, y'all, I got a goal. You know, I'm trying to get to $10,000 because of, if I don't pay a $10,000 fine in the next 30 something days, I'm going to prison for 18 months in Baltimore County. 80% of 18 months. Which comes out to be, I think, 13 months or some shit like that. I don't know. But listen. I'm legally blind and I ain't got no legs. So I'm definitely not giving any state, any county, any municipality 18 months of my life. Ain't nowhere in the hell. I don't have 18 months left and shit. I'm drying up right now and shit. I'm drying the fuck up. You know? I just had 2 craniotomy brain surgeries January 2021. For glioblastoma tumors I had in my head. And I'm out here legally blind with no legs, double amputee, doing what I can to keep my lights on, to keep a little food on the table, and to feed my dogs. You know what I'm saying? Trying to survive and shit. I'm out here door dashing, picking up people's food orders, shopping in grocery stores for people for like $2 and $3 a delivery. Like, what happened to my life? What happened? I used to be such a sharp guy, man. Really. Still a sharp guy. Just got some fucked up circumstances right now. But I ain't just laying down. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here in the dark working. Also a taxi service. I'm also a taxi service, a private taxi service, y'all. Indomitable Auto Taxi. Yeah, that's me. That's me, Bishoplo. That's me. Listen, you gotta do what you gotta do to keep your ass afloat, okay? It's 2023. Ain't nobody doing a motherfucking thing for a motherfucking soul, okay? Did you hear what I said? Ain't nobody gonna do it for you, man. I promise you that shit. Ain't nobody gonna do it for you. So you gotta get your ass out there and do it yourself. And I do it every day. Sick as hell. Throwing up. I suffer from a disease called gastroparesis. It's the end stages of diabetes. My stomach no longer works. Okay? My stomach no longer works. So I basically shit through my mouth. Okay? My bowels come up through my mouth in the form of vomit. Daily. And it's a horrible disease. It really is. You know, it had me to the point where I wouldn't even leave my house because I knew I would suffer from this attack. I also have seizures. I have horrible seizures. I suffer from something called glossopharyngeal neuralgia ever since the brain surgery. Some nerves that they cut and destroyed in my head basically makes my body attack itself. And I have these seizures, these excruciating seizures. And you know, I don't complain, man. I don't complain. I want to die every day. Every day I want to die. I was about to say pray for death, but I'm not a praying person because I'm a non-believer. Yeah, I'm a non-believer. I'm a guy who used to be a preacher who's now a non-believer. Ain't that something? Yeah. That's how life happens, man. That's how life happens. It does. That's how life happens. But I deal with these chronic diseases, chronic pain every day. You know, I don't take no pain medication. I just do what I gotta do. Just do what I gotta do. I can do anything you can do. It's just gonna take me a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying? That's who I am. The name of my company is Indomitable Auto. Indomitable. Unstoppable. You can't stop me, man. You can't keep me down. I promise you. You might have your foot on my neck and I might be flat on my back, but I bet you I'm gonna gnaw your motherfucking foot the hell off. Yeah, I'm gonna gnaw it off. Because that's who I am, man. And that's who you should be. You shouldn't let nothing stop you either. Don't let nothing stop you from achieving your dreams, from achieving your goals. Oh, y'all want to know why I'm facing 18 months in prison in Baltimore? Oh, shit, I'm glad you asked. I'll tell you. Well, on January 31st, I was in Baltimore visiting with my daughter and my grandson, my beautiful, precious grandson. I love that little boy. And my Cadillac broke down at a stop sign. And I was holding up traffic. So there were a few vehicles held up behind me. And in one of those vehicles was an off-duty Baltimore police sergeant named Brandon Sanchez. Brandon A. Sanchez. And he got out of his Dodge Durango yelling, screaming, cursing for me to move my fucking vehicle. So I returned expletives with this asshole. We stood there and cursed and yelled at each other. And then he noticed that I had a Lyft sticker on my rear glass. He said, "Oh, you a fucking cab driver? Oh my God, I hate you fucking cab driver. I'm gonna get your ass fired. I'm calling Lyft." So I said to him, "Mother, I don't give a fuck about no fucking Lyft." So we go back and forth, yelling at each other, cussing at each other. And he walks back to his black Dodge Durango, and he jumps in his Dodge Durango and speeds around the vehicles that were behind my car and stops his Dodge Durango dead in front of my damn car. I'm standing there on one leg, balancing myself. And he pulled up and blocked me so that I couldn't do anything. So I jump in my car, close the door, get my car started. I had just taken my car to a service station, and it did something with my front end. I can't remember what it was. Might have been a wheel. It did something with a wheel. I can't remember. But they took my driving device off, and that's why I was stopped at the stop sign, because my traction control and anti-lock brakes, all the lights was going crazy because they had they fucked with my hand controls. So long story short, he chased me about 2 miles after we yelled and screamed at each other and shit. I pulled into an Exxon gas station. I drew my weapon. I drew my gun at the gas station. And I got arrested because he said I pointed my gun at him. And I was arrested, taken to Baltimore County Jail. While at the jail, I had 2 seizures. I told them I didn't have my medication and I needed my medication. I had 2 seizures. They had to rush me to the hospital. Handcuffed, of course, like a common criminal. When I had the seizures in the jail, I fell in my cell, and so I had the seizures. They took my legs. I didn't have my legs while I was in jail, so I had to scoot around on my knees. I fell when I had the seizure and hit my head on the metal toilet and messed up the side of my head. That's why they took me to the hospital. That's the only reason they took me to the hospital, because they didn't even believe I was having seizures. It was a horrendous experience, man. And long story short, I got out of jail, I believe it was the next day or 2 days later. And my life hasn't been the same ever since, you know what I'm saying? It really hasn't. I'm seeing a psychiatrist now once a week. My life hasn't been the same since this shit happened. I'm just gonna tell y'all real quick, and I'm gonna be real honest with y'all. This shit fucked me up. I got pulled over a couple of weeks after the incident, and I peed all over myself in the driver's seat. I was scared to death to pull my car over. You know what I'm saying? I was scared to death. And I was in South Carolina. I wasn't even in Baltimore. I was in South Carolina. My gun was legal. Oh, I'm facing 18 months because, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm all over the board. I'm facing 18 months because I was convicted of felony first-degree assault for allegedly pointing my gun at an off-duty Baltimore police sergeant, Brandon A. Sanchez, which I never did. That was the first count. Second was second-degree assault, which wasn't a felony. It wasn't a felony. Third charge was illegal transportation of a firearm across state lines. They was really trying to hang me on that shit. They really are. I carry concealed, so, But Maryland is non-reciprocal with South Carolina with their concealed weapons permit. So I fucked up. I broke the law. I shouldn't have had my gun in Maryland. I gotta eat that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man. I gotta eat that. I broke the law. I fucked up. Got caught. And this is what happened. So now, I'm out here door dashing every day, sick as fuck. Rain, snow, sleet, shine. Can't see shit. Trying to get to this goal of $10,000. 10 grand to keep my virgin ass whole out of prison. Because, you know, I'm not really feeling going into prison at 47 years old, you know, after being a fucking decorated New York City police detective. I used to be a New York City police detective. You know what I'm saying? I was some fucking body. And now I'm out here scuffling just to fucking survive. And, you know, it's got me really angry, but I got to keep going on. And, you know, hopefully I can motivate somebody. If I can motivate or inspire just one person, God damn it, then my work here is done. You know what I'm saying? Some people say, oh, you curse too much. Yeah, well, shit, it's just words. You know what I'm saying? It's just words. That's all. It's the way I talk. I could say, I'm from Brooklyn. It's just the way I talk. But nah, fuck that. I like to curse. I curse effectively. You understand what the fuck I've said once I've said what the fuck I have said. You know what I'm saying? I mean, for real. That's it. I grew up in Brooklyn in foster care and group homes. 7 years old, I was a runaway from home. I kept running away from home. I was a runaway. I ran away because I didn't want to go to the Kingdom Mall. My mother was a Jehovah's Witness and my father was a Baptist preacher. You go figure that shit out. I can't. Sorry, y'all was probably getting a lot of wind noise. I didn't realize that moon roof was open. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all might not have heard shit I said so far. Hopefully you did. But I grew up in foster care, you know, group homes. I took my first hit of cocaine at 7.5 years old in St. Stephen, South Carolina, at my grandmother's house. You know, it was my uncle's cocaine. Yep, I sure did. And, you know, I love that shit from then on. So, you know, I smoked my first joint. I think I was 8 or 9. Smoked my first joint, you know what I'm saying? And just took off from there, you know. I was a full-blown drug addict by the time I was 16 years old. PCP, all kind of shit. Whatever was out there, you know, I was in that shit. But still graduated high school early. Went on to college. You know, I was always a smart kid. I was reading on a post-college level, whatever the fuck that is, in the 4th grade. Post-college. That's after college, I think, right? Yeah, in the 4th grade. So, you know, I was a smart kid who wasn't challenged in school. And I got into a lot of trouble because I liked to drink and use drugs at a very young age. Yep. But still went on to become a decorated police detective in New York City. You know what I'm saying? Great security officer for many security firms. I mean, I've done a lot, man. I've done a lot. I've lived my life. I have a beautiful 26, about to be 27-year-old daughter. She's about to be 27 years old in 7 days. My baby girl. You know, I have a handsome 11-year-old son. Although I don't get to see him, you know, I love him. Hopefully one day he'll see this video and know that I love him. Always have, always will. But, you know, I ain't got much time left, y'all. And I ain't gonna spend the time I got left in nobody's fucking prison. So, hey, if y'all want to help me out, I mean, I ain't begging nobody, but I'm begging you motherfuckers. Help me, please. If you want to help me out, my Cash App is $ Indomitable Auto. $ INDOMITABLE I think that's it, man. I really think that's my Cash App. I don't know. Because don't nobody Cash App me shit, so I don't know. Or you can just cash out my telephone number, 843-291-5173. Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, all of that. It's appreciated, man. It's appreciated. Let me tell y'all a quick story, man. I was in need of a new leg about 4 years ago. I was in need of a new leg. Started a GoFundMe. Needed a leg. The leg was $16,400 and some odd dollars. I raised nothing. Nobody gave a fuck about the fact that I needed a leg. And that shit taught me something, man. It taught me that in this life, if you ain't got social media pushing you, you ain't gonna get no motherfucking help, man. I see people on social media, on Facebook, on Instagram. I see people, look, check this shit out. A man didn't miss a day of work, I think for 27 years or some shit like that. They made a GoFundMe for this man. They raised over $1 million for this guy just because he did what the fuck he was supposed to do in life. See what I'm saying? They raised over $1 million for this man just because he never missed a day of work at KFC. I think it's KFC he worked at for 27 years. Well, whoop-de-fucking-do. I ain't knocking the brother. Hey, that's his company. He got that shit. Praise the goodness of the universe. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad. I ain't jealous. But why is it that the motherfucker that's always helping somebody, which is me, because I'm always helping somebody, I'm always uplifting somebody, I'm always motivating somebody, I'm always strengthening somebody, I'm always empowering somebody, I'm always saving somebody. Why the fuck is it that somebody can never get no help? I'll wait. You ain't got no answer for that shit. There's no answer for that. It is what it is. It's life. Keep it moving, bro. And that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? Every day that I can open my eyes, I have to make $1 because I have zero income if I don't get my ass up and do what I gotta do. I lost my benefits when I left the state of New York. I lost my pension, retirement benefits, all that shit when I left the state of New York. Boom. Okay? So, I was deemed disabled. But, being that, I guess I being that I won't stay down, being that I won't stay in the house and sit and I don't know. They said I'm not, excuse me, I'm sorry. Let me tell you this. I owned a 2018 Spider. I bought a Spider motorcycle. I have no legs. I'm legally blind. All right? I bought a Spider motorcycle with my money. Okay? Money I fucking earned. Okay? I've done the flea market. I've done several things to make money over the years. I bought a damn motorcycle, a Spider, an autocycle rather, and I was going to Planet Fitness and working out daily. Okay? Social Security had a representative, whatever the fuck, one of their agents, that was following me around on my motorcycle, was working out with me at the gym. We had conversations. They called me in the Social Security office in Charleston and showed me videos of me and their fucking agent working out together. He was spotting me, okay? The whole time. So Social Security said I'm not disabled. They took my Social Security disability benefits over 2 years ago. This is over 2 years ago. They took my benefits back, and I owe them over $180,000. I owe the government over $180,000 because they said I'm not disabled. It's just going to be a long video, y'all. I'm sorry, man. I'm riding home, and I don't want to ride home by myself, okay? Fuck it. If you in for the ride, you in for the ride. You riding with the Bishoplo, and I'm on the motherfucking go. All right? We headed home, baby. I ain't lying to you. I'm out here. This ain't no bullshit. This is real deal holy spiel right here. We out here in the dark, coming home from delivering pizzas and shit, delivering Wendy's DoorDash for $2.85 to $4.75 in order. That's what I'm doing right now. Because I'm trying to get to $10,000 to keep my virgin asshole out of prison. And I'm just being honest with you people, you know? So, that's it in a nutshell, y'all. The moral of this whole video is you gotta do what you gotta do to save you. That's it. Because ain't nobody coming to save you, man. Okay? Contrary to popular belief, and especially not that Jesus guy that you people swear is coming back. In order to come back, you had to be here before. He ain't been here, so he can't come back. But y'all wait. You know, wait. I say upon the Lord. Wait thee, I say upon the Lord. That's what they believe. So they wait. And they praying. And they praying. And they wait. But I can't do that because I'm a non-believer. Yeah, I used to be the Reverend Dr. John David Wilkerson, but I'm not anymore. I got a motorcycle in front of me, and I don't like that because I can't. Where the fuck did that motorcycle go? God damn it. I cannot fucking see a motorcycle tail light. Oh, I'm legally blind, y'all. I only have one eye, and it's my right eye. My left eye is gone from diabetic retinopathy, macular degeneration, and 18 eye surgeries, which burned out my retina. Where the fuck did that motorcycle go, man? I do not want to hit a motorcycle tonight. That would not be good. Let me slow down. Yeah, man. It's sad. I have to endanger my life and the fucking life of others just to make a living. Because my light bill right now is $1,100, man. $1,100. And that's for 2 months. You know? It's $1,100. That's an ungodly fucking amount to pay for electricity just to keep your dogs cool. Because I'm not even there. You know what I'm saying? I'm out working all day, every day for fucking $40, $50 a day. I got to get my fucking life together, man. Well, we in the town of St. Stephen now. It's the town I grew up in. My grandmama raised me in this little hick-ass town every summer. Every summer I would come down from Brooklyn, New York. You know? Because my mama couldn't handle me. So she sent me to mama. The grandma. Shit. She sent me to mama. Mama gonna handle that ass. Okay? You ain't doing all that bullshit, which I did all that bullshit anyway. I just did it in St. Stephen. It was more convenient, actually. I loved coming down here, man. You know? I got to fucking hang out with my Aunt Gwen. I love my Aunt Gwen. I got an aunt named Gwen. I love her. She's married to my Uncle Archie. And Aunt Gwen took care of me like I was her own son, man. She did. She showed me that she loved me, you know, as a child. And that's what I needed, because I didn't get that shit from my mother, you know. But I got it from all my aunts. Yup. I might not have got love from my mother as a child, but damn it, I got it from my aunts. So, this is why I love older women. I mean, let me clarify that shit. This is why I have such respect for older women. You know what I'm saying? I'm very close to every one of my fucking aunts. Every one of them. I'm hella close to them. Like I'm their son. Like they my mama. That's it, man. Moral of the message. Don't forget the moral of this message now. You gotta do what you gotta do to save you, baby. You gotta do what you gotta do to save you. I mean, you can take that shit any way you want to. I could go further to say you got to do what you got to do to save you legally, you know? Do what you can legally. Because I promise you, I'm ready to do some illegal shit to just get this 10 grand and get this fucking shit away from me. And I have, I got some opportunities to do some illegal shit to, you know, to get this 10 grand up, to get this shit the fuck away from me. But I have something called personal integrity. You know, I got moral integrity. I can't do it, man. I can't do it. I can't do it, man. I can't do it. Because I fucked up and broke the law, so I got to pay for that shit. But if y'all want to help me out, man, I promise you. Just help me out. It'll be appreciated. I'm about to cut this video because it's probably too long. I ain't mean to rant and go off on you people like that, but hell. I appreciate y'all, man. Hey, look here, man. This is Bishoplo on the go. And I'm glad y'all were with me here. I want y'all to stay with me on this road to 10K. On this road to $10,000 to keep my ass out of prison, y'all. All right? I'm gone. Wish me a safe ride home, man. I still got about 40 minutes. I'll holler at y'all on the next one. Church!